Happy Saturday, everyone. Welcome. I'll just give people a couple moments to get online. If you're doing this class live, you need 2 blocks if you have them. If you don't have them, you could compromise and use a cushion rolled up, or maybe like a meditation cushion. Or figure out some other way to create something similar to the block prop. So thanks for showing up again. It's beautiful, rainy morning. Good morning for a sweaty yoga class. Turn up the air conditioning, get a fan. It's going to be a bit of a challenging class today. And if that's what you showed up for, I got you. So we are going to start in wide knee child's pose. As a couple more people maybe join us live. Take your knees wide on the mat. If you have knee issues, pad your knees. Take the tops of your feet to the floor. Reach your arms forward and drop your head and chest down. I'm gonna stay here for a moment and just rest and close down your eyes as I just double check all the technological things going on. I do not own the rights to the music I will play in class today. It is a free class, though if you'd like to donate to myself, you can DM me after class. Just a couple more moments before we get started. Hi, Hashem. I think you're on there. And let's begin. So you're in wide knee child's pose, hands on the floor or the blocks. And then just inhale, roll up and round the upper back like cat stretch. And tilt the pelvis and press back into wide knee child's pose. Inhale, roll up, push the floor away, come over the wrists. Exhale and take it back. A couple more times. Flow with your breath, flow with the music that I've chosen to inspire the flow. And there's no need to synchronize with me or my cues. Synchronize with yourself, with your breath. This time come forward, look slightly forward. And we're gonna add a bent knee chaturanga, chest forward, shoulders down the back. Inhale, push up. And then exhale back into Balasana, wide knee child's pose. Inhale, roll forward, shoulders over the wrists, belly's drawn in. Exhale, bend the elbows. Push up, inhale, and then exhale, press it back. Inhale, roll forward. Exhale, bent knee, chaturanga. Straight arms. And press back. Every push-up you do with me this morning can be done on your knees. There isn't a stigma to do that. Push up to straight arms and press back one more time. Last time, inhale, roll forward, look forward, and now you're gonna come down onto the belly in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lengthen out your legs, tops of the feet to the floor. Slide your hands back, draw your elbows back. Cobra, inhale, roll up, warming up that back line. Exhale, lower slow. Inhale, roll up, a little higher. Exhale, roll down. Up dog or cobra, lift the chest through the arms. Down dog, any way you want to get there. Take a moment here. Your first downward dog. Pedal out your feet. Draw the belly up. Press your nice straight arms. And then bend your knees, look to the front, step, jump or float to the front. When you get there, with feet hip width apart or toes together, halfway lift. And exhale, fold over your legs. Chair pose, bend your knees, lift your arms, Utkatasana. Then fold over your legs and lean to your toes, Uttanasana. Halfway lift, in breath. Exhale, fold deeper. Same thing, chair pose, Utkatasana. Fold over, lean to the toes. Uttanasana. Halfway lift. And fold deeper. Okay, so one more round here. Go lower. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold deeper, lean to your toes. Inhale, look up halfway. Step back both feet. And with your knees down or your legs straight, turn your fingers to face each other. Different push-up. Inhale, get ready to flow. And we're gonna do 12 quick push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Head up. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Push up to straight arms. Turn your fingers forward, down dog, take it back. Step your toes together at the back of the raft. For your right leg high to the sky. Open your hip, maybe bend your knee, square your shoulders. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee to nose, come forward. Same thing, right leg high. Right knee to nose, come forward and pause. 3 more times. Right knee to nose. When you're doing this, push into your fingertips. 2 more times. Come forward, lift high onto your left big toe. Last one, you're gonna sustain the lift through the lower belly, draw in, push over, push the floor away, pause. Look forward, right leg steps through. You got it, inhale, high lunge, rise with your arms and sink through your hips. Pulse with the breath, exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. Lower belly is drawn in. Trying to push the right shin to the front and the left heel to the back. You can flow with the breath pace or a little faster. Make the faster pulsation more subtle. Stop in the middle. Look up to your hands. Hook your left elbow across your right thigh. Come back to the center. Hover your left elbow across your right thigh. Come back to the center. Hover your left elbow across your right thigh and hold. Turn the heart up. Lengthen through the back leg. You could hook your elbow if you want to, or we're using the core to turn the chest. Inhale, warrior 2, left arm leads. Exhale, settle deeper. Push your knee wide. Push out through the outside of your left foot. Sink a little lower. Flip the right arm up, reverse it. Side angle, go the other way. Maybe even bring your hand inside your foot. Inhale, reverse. And then arm on the leg or right hand inside your foot. One more round. Side angle pose. Warrior 2, inhale. Exhale, hands down, eyes forward. So here comes those 12 quick push-ups. You can turn your fingers in and keep your knees under your hips. Slide them back or tuck your toes under. Here we go, inhale, get ready, and go. 1. When you get to 12, add a pause. Push up, downward dog, take it back, toes touch, left leg high, open it. 3 more times, lift the left leg high, 3-legged dog. Sorry about the pause. Exhale, left knee to nose. Linger over the wrists. 2 more till we get to 5. Come forward, push into the fingers and linger. Last one. Bring the knee to the nose, push the floor away. Make room for the leg to come through. Look forward. Step through. High lunge, rise up and get ready to pulse, vinyasa pace. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise from your roots. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. Keep going, exhale, lowering slightly. Inhale, rising slightly. And today you could also go a little faster. Follow your breath pace or follow the music pace. It would be a dynamic and a static practice. So now hold static pose. Inhale, look up. Exhale, dynamic twist, maybe with that hovering elbow. Inhale, rise through the center. Exhale, right elbow twists across and pause. One more time. Right elbow across left thigh. Hover the elbow or hook it. Pull the belly in. Reach the heart higher towards the hands. And then warrior two. Inhale pulls you up. Exhale, settle deeper, knee wider. Show up in your legs first. Take up a little more room. And then dance it back. Inhale, reverse. Side angle, left arm on the leg or left hand inside your foot. Two more times. Flow, reverse into the left side body. And then go the other way. One more round. Come through the center. Inhale, warrior two. Get ready for those 12 push-ups. Hands down, step back. With bent knees or straight legs. Go. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Hold 12. Push up. Turn your hands forward. Down dog. Take it back. Toes touch. Right leg to the sky. Open it up. Exhale, right knee to upper left arm. We'll do that 5 times. Come over the wrists. Inhale high. Exhale, right knee crosses midline towards left upper arm. Inhale it high. 3 more times to that left elbow. Fill the lungs as you lift. Empty as you twist. I think this one's 5, and we're gonna hold the left knee to the the right knee to the upper left arm and pause. Or you're gonna kick your right leg out, hover it or touch it, wedge the left foot into the earth, left arm up. Or you're hovering right foot. Knee to nose, right leg back up. Exhale, right foot all the way through. High lunge, rise up. Dynamic twist. Exhale. Warrior two is the breath in. Settling is the breath out. 1 reverse. 1 side angle, dynamic. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, hands down. Step back, fingers face each other for 12 quick push-ups. You count them this time. 10, 11, hold 12. Push up, fingers forward. Press back, toes touch. Inhale, left leg high. We're crossing the midline. Left knee up or right arm. Inhale, open. Empty your lungs. Come over the wrist. Cross the midline. 3 more times. Open it up. Left knee up or right arm. 2 more times. Forcefully empty the lungs. Inhale high. Come across. Come forward. Okay, let's do one more. I forgot to count. Now left knee up or right arm, pause. Look right. Send the left leg to the right or hover. Right arm lifts. Open up the right side body. Push through the left hand. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged. Exhale softly, step through. Inhale, high lunge. Draw the belly in. Exhale, twist across, but don't stay. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, sink deeper. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, go the other way. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, hands down, turn the fingers in. Step back both feet. If you got bored of these push-ups, every time touch the heart with the opposite hand till you get to 12. And I won't count for you anymore. But when you do get to number 12, hold the elbow bent. Push up. Turn your fingers forward. And take it back, down dog. And toes touch. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out of your mouth. Look forward. Come to hands and knees. Tuck your toes under behind you. Sit back on your heels. Stretch your toes. Towel off if you need to. Grab water. Then place your hands in front of you. So you exhale and press back until you're tailed to your heels. And then inhale, roll forward. We kind of did this before. It's exhaling back, but now our toes are under. Inhale forward. Here's the change. Exhale, go back, hover your knee. Inhale, roll forward, come over the wrists. Exhale, press back. And when you come forward, feel light in your toes. Push into your fingers. Exhale, press back. Inhale, come forward. Press back. And come forward. Now, know anytime you want to, you go back to your knees. And you don't have to keep it slow. We could go faster. We could even speed up the breath, make it a little more forceful. And remember, it's okay to do it on the knees. Come over and press back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Look to the front as you press back. Step, jump, or float to the front. Look up halfway. Fold over your legs. Good. Rise to stand, mountain pose. Palms touch. Exhale, hands to your heart. Catch your breath. Maybe close your eyes. On the next exhale, open your eyes, lower your arms. Turn your toes out. Inhale, arms rise. Malasana, exhale. Lower your hands. Inhale, push through the feet. Rise through the arms. Slowly lower, exhaling. Inhale, rise. Slowly lower. One more time. Lower all the way down. Push your elbows into your knees, lift your heart up. And then just for a wrist stretch, push the backs of your hands together. Lift your heart. Take your hands forward. First arm balance, crow pose, knees high. Look forward, round your upper back. Bring one foot up or both feet. If you can only do one foot, you're gonna lift one foot for 5 breaths. The other foot for 5 breaths. If you can do both feet for 10 breaths. You're still in crow for 5 more breaths. I know that's a long time in crow. 4 more breaths. 3, 2, and then just lower your feet back down. Sit on your butt. Take your legs out to the front. Shake out your poor little wrists. And wiggle your bum a little bit side to side. Inhale, arms rise. Sink, sitting, feeling those sitting bones into the earth, and then folding over your legs. Grab your calves from underneath or outsides of your feet. Inhale, heart lifts. And with bent knees or straight legs, fold over your legs. 2 more times. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold deeper. 1 more time, lengthen. Exhale, fold deeper. And sit all the way up. You're gonna have your blocks close at hand. Put your feet on the floor so your feet are hip width. Put a block between your thighs, medium width. Reach your arms forward or hands behind your head. And lower down. Trying to unfurl your spine, undulate down. Really squeeze your inner legs. Try to keep the crown of your head kind of like lifted to the sky. When it gets hard, just try to slow it down even more. And then when you get to the bottoms of your shoulder blades, bring your hands behind your head. Assure feet are underneath. And I'm just gonna move so I'm in the center of the frame. And we're gonna move with our upper body, not our legs. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift and squeeze. Exhale, lower. Lift and exhale, lower. It's not complicated. Try not to do the work with your neck. Keep your heavy head resting in your hands. And feel here that your lower ribs and your hips come together. And then they lengthen. So your ribs go towards your hips. And then they move away. Okay, we're gonna add on. So you inhale, lift, squeeze, and then exhale, twist to the right. Inhale to the center. Try to stay on the bottom blade of the shoulders and exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Really use your breath here. With a little more forceful exhale, maybe Ujjayi breath. Maybe like more like Bhastrika. Keep going. If you need to stop early, it's fine. Shouldn't be overwhelming, but it shouldn't be underwhelming. Exhale there as you twist. Inhale to the center. Exhale, go the other way. Inhale to the center and then lie down. Oh yeah. Take the block out. Hug right knee to chest. Okay, cross that right ankle over that left thigh and push your knee wide. Now bring your left shin and right shin parallel to the floor. And bring your hands behind your head. Lift your head up 1 inch. So our legs are gonna stay in this shape, and we're going to alternate lifting the heart and then lifting the hips with this hip opener. Let's try it with the chest lifting on an inhale first. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Now hover your head, but now inhale, your hips lift. And then exhale, lower them. It's chest, inhale. And exhale, hover. And then inhale, lift your hips. And maybe at the top of the inhale, the left faces the ceiling. Exhale, shins parallel to the floor. Inhale, lift the chest. And lower down. Inhale, hips. Exhale, neutral. Inhale, chest. Exhale, neutral. We're ready to put it together. Inhale, chest and hips. Elbows kiss the shin. Exhale, elbows wide. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower, elbows wide. Couple more times, maybe trying to hook the armpits over the shin. Steady the breath and the flow of movement. 3 more. On the last one, we're going to hold it from dynamic to static. Hold here. Come out and then lower your feet down, wide arms. Rock your knees side to side. Maybe move chin side to side. And then hook your left ankle over your right thigh. Now, if halfway through the sequence you're like, I've had enough, you can always lay back in the stretch. Bring your right shin parallel to the floor. Bring your hands behind your head. Hover your head. Try not to let your second leg be like the second child in your family. Give it equal attention. Here we go. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, hips. Exhale, lower them. Keep going, chest high. Exhale, elbows wide. Inhale, right leg. Exhale. Chest up. Lower slow with control. Hips up. One more. Inhale, heart. Hips. And both. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Hips lift, chest lifts. Slowly lower. Middle of the back, destination. Exhale, neutral. Roll up, round up. Three more. Do the work at the top of the movement. Try to linger there. And then the last one, hold it there, but do not hold the breath. Rise up. Elbows or armpit to shin. Lie down, arms out. Windshield wiper the legs, side to side. Hug the knees to the heart, lift the head. Roll forward, come to all fours. Hands under your shoulders. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, round the back. Two more like that. It's cat and cow. Lift the heart, open the throat. Exhale, round the back, round the neck. Last one. Inhale, lift the chest. Oh, that feels so delicious. Downward dog. Take it back. Pedal out your feet. Maybe move your chin side to side. Now stop in the middle, toes touch. Drop your head, drop your heels. Maybe a little knee bend, stick your bum up towards the sky. Little exaggerated back bend. Inhale, roll into plank. Adjust if needed. Slowly lower. Slide your hands back, tops of the feet to the floor. The best up dog of your life, perhaps, as you stretch out the front gate. Linger. In any way you want to get there, downward dog. Toes touch. Inhale, right leg through the sky. Exhale, right knee on the upper right arm. Come over the wrist. Push the floor away. Come behind the left toes. Inhale, right leg high. Right knee, upper right arm. Three more. Exhale, all the air out. Come forward, linger. Right leg high. Right knee, upper arm. Last one, right knee, upper right arm. Look outside your pinky. Step outside your pinky. Right arm high, easy twist. Then turn, Skandasana or side lunge left. Now I'm gonna suggest when you do side lunge, you push your outer feet down and lift your arches. And then with a long spine, flat back, move right and look left. And then if you can do it without the fingers supporting you, take your hands to same height as your shoulders. Maybe roll your wrists.
Always at every moment be aware of what you're doing.
Maybe move your arms. Maybe go faster or slower.
Watch yourself.
Okay, go left, look right. You're gonna turn around that right foot.
You must be simply
Coming to high lunge, adjust your left foot and rise through your arms, rise through your heart and lean back.
awake and relax.
Take your arms behind you, fly into airplane or warrior 3. Square the hips-ish, and then maybe move the arms again. They could go front to back,
All this applies. Yoga.
cross-country ski. You could do anything that your heart desires.
You can be concentrated. You can be alert. But all that will
Now touch your hips,
is what
step back, pyramid stretch, get ready with straight legs and feet in the planes of your hips. Fold halfway forward.
to let it happen.
Pull the right hip back with the right hand, left hand under your shoulder, block or floor. Inhale, right arm opens to the sky.
Yourself, wake up.
Twisting in triangle, pull the right hip back. Now use your core to take some weight out of the left fingers or hover your fingers. When I do that, I usually have to bend right knee a little bit. Sometimes it feels better in my neck looking down. Now everyone look down. Take your right hand onto your flat sacrum.
What you're doing.
Take your left hand forward. Come into a twisted half moon. Feel the hips square-ish and rotate the chest. And lift that right arm. Lean back. Or try to hover left hand, or at least unweight it a little bit.
Awake and relax.
Now from here, we're gonna come right into warrior 2. Step back, open up,
You have to
and straighten out your legs. Reverse triangle, right arm up, left arm down the leg.
You have to let yourself wake up.
Scooch your left foot a little closer to your right foot.
Become liberated.
Look up at the right hand, triangle pose. Any variation you like to practice. Maybe even wrapping the arm behind the back
Applies.
or binding both arms around the right leg. Lean back a little more. Maybe right hand on the heart, left hand behind the back.
You can be concentrated. You can be alert.
Now when you rise up, open your arms. Warrior 2. Maybe widen your feet.
But all that will ever teach you.
Take your left foot wider on your mat. Bring your hands down inside your right foot. So your hands are shoulder width distance apart.
You have to let
Lift your heart up. And step forward so your feet are a little wider than your hips, maybe malasana. Lift your chest, sink your hips. Hold the pose, we call malasana. Or look forward, take your hands down in the same plane as your shoulders and rise up crow again, like we've done before. Or maybe crane, straightening the arms. Try to feel the weight coming out of the arms or into the core. Like you could lift right into handstand if you can, try it. And then we'll step, jump, or flow back, chaturanga or downward dog.
You have to let it happen.
When you get to down dog, pause.
You have to let yourself wake up.
When you get to down dog, put your knees on the mat and pause in child's
Become
pose.
liberated.
Look to your hands, tuck your toes under. Downward dog, tuck your toes and press back. Left leg high. Left knee up or left arm, come forward. Come high on the right toes. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee up or left arm. Go at your own pace. Sometimes on the second leg, it won't cue every single movement. Let your body tune into its inner rhythm. Synchronize with that. When you get to that front of the movement, this next time, look left. Come high on the right toes. Look left. Step outside your pinky. Left arm up, easy twist. Side lunge, right. Hands or no hands. And left. When I go right, I look left. When I go left, I look right. Maybe roll the wrists. And go right and look left. You're gonna get ready to turn left and come to high lunge. Hands or no hands. Turn left. Inhales are rising up. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Pull in the lower belly. Then reach your arms behind you. Come on up. Airplane, warrior 3. Keep it steady or move your arms. Come back to stillness, touch your hips. Step right foot back, pyramid stretch, feet in the planes of the hips, heart up, elbows back. Pull halfway over left leg. You're gonna pull back left hip, right hand under shoulder. Trikonasana with that twist, left arm lifts. Pull left hip back, don't be afraid to grab a prop. Using our core to rotate. So maybe testing out that we're not overly using the arms and shoulders. Maybe hovering the hand. Or unweighting it at least. If you have any hip issues, stay on both feet in this one. Or left hand feels sacrum flat. Right hand forward, right leg lifts. Turn and twist. Lift that left arm high when you're ready. Push out of that right heel. Maybe try to hover right hand. We're gonna step back, open up warrior 2 on the breath in. Settle on the breath out. Reverse and straighten the left leg. Look at right foot. Scooch it a little closer. Look up at left arm, reach it forward, triangle. Hand on the shin, the big toe, or hover the hand. Lean back, right side ribs. You gotta push the left ribs forward. Breathe. And you look where you need to look to stay long in your neck. Inhale, rise. Warrior 2. Left foot wide. Left hand down inside your foot. Step both feet outside your pinky fingers. Here's the change. Lift your heart and pause. So the one-legged crow, we're gonna practice from our crow position as an option. So I'll give you a little example. You're gonna take your hands shoulder width or a little wider, knees up high and the arms look forward and fly into crow. Then try to bring the weight into that right arm. Hover the left knee in the middle. And then eventually the left leg is gonna lift up in the same plane as your spine. Then you switch. Bring the weight into the left arm. Right knee in the middle. Try the other leg. If you're not a crow ninja just yet, practice whatever works for you. And then when you're done, come back to your butt. Yeah, and sit your bum down. Kick your legs out. Rock your bum side to side. Inhale, arms rise. And then reach for your calves from underneath, Paschimottanasana, or your feet. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. 2 more like that. Inhale, ripple the spine longer. Pull and fold. 1 more. Fold a little deeper. Sit up, breathe in. Got it. Now bring your big toes to touch. Your feet together. Open your feet like a book. And maybe encourage your knees out to the sides. Okay, hold on to your ankles. Keep your feet together. Round your chin to your chest. And we're going to come down on our backs again in this like floppy, happy baby pose. Let's rock maybe a little side to side. And then grab your big toes if you can. Push your thighs next to your ribs. Rock side to side. And straighten both of your legs over your shoulders. And if you have tight hamstrings, it won't be all the way straight. It'll be somewhat straight. Bring your hands behind your head. Your toes are spread. You got it. And now we're going to do what we did before in the other leg shape. We're going to inhale, elbows up and through, bum up away from the floor. And exhale, lower to neutral. Inhale, rise up so your toes start to come over your shoulders. And then exhale back to neutral without falling. Inhale, rise to the middle of your spine. And then exhale, lower, slow till you're neutral. Don't go anywhere. I'm just plugging something in. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise, middle of the back, toes over your shoulders. Exhale, back to neutral. Okay, one more time. Inhale, rise. We call this one Supta Konasana. Your feet are in that wide-angled pose, and you're on your back. So now your right arm reaches through, toes are spread, and we're going to pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch hands. Come through. 4, 3, 2, 1. Both hands go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees to your chest. Come back to happy baby. Look up between your thighs and try to roll up. Happy baby boat pose. Ooh. Come on up. Sorry, I rolled onto my hair accessory. Let's try that again with control. Here we go. Roll down. Roll up. And then maybe even try to straighten your legs. Now try to bring your legs together, and they can be bent or straight. And now lift your heart up. Try chin to shin. Now bring your feet together. Cross your ankles. Come forward to hands and knees. So we're going to come off the wrists for a little bit and come into the forearms. So the forearms are parallel in this next position, and the knees are going to walk back for option 1, forearm plank on the knees. And in option 2, try it like this. Really walk your toes in towards your kneecaps a lot. And then you're going to lift your knees off the ground and straighten. Keep your head up. Look between your thumbs. And just steady your breath at this point. And try to steady your mind. I want you to look between your thumbs, or better yet, for 5 breaths, close your eyes. Focus on your inner rhythm. Try to stay long and know that it's not a stigma to lower your knees down to the earth or to take a break earlier than I suggest. Take one more breath, lower your hips, tops of the feet to the floor, lift your heart up. Now, as you lift your heart, look over your right shoulder. You're going to take your left hand towards that right elbow and roll onto your left hip and lie down on that left arm. Or you can sit up on the elbow a little higher. You're going to bring your legs to the corner of the mat. So there's a bit of an angle at the hips. Draw the belly in. And draw your heels together and point your toes. Really pulling in here. Using the right hand like a kickstand or put it on your hip for more. Now, we're going to move the legs to the ceiling and then lower them without letting them come apart. Inhale, they lift. And then exhale, they lower. And try not to rock to the bum or to that belly. Oops, I rocked that time. So try to stabilize. Focus on your inner leg muscles. Try to imagine you just have one leg instead of two. Those legs stay locked in. And every once in a while, take a visual check and see if your lower belly is drawn to your spine. Even if you have a little COVID belly, it's okay. Now at the top, linger a little more. Try not to drop your legs to the bottom. Lift and linger. And on the next time when you lift, you're gonna lift and hold the legs as high as you can take them. Lift them higher. Lift them higher. Lift them higher. You gotta lift them higher one more time and then let them go. Oy. Take the right leg in front of the left one and lift the left leg off the ground. And you're gonna lift the bottom leg. It goes up, down. I know this is a little 20-minute workout-esque, little Jane Fonda here. If you want to amplify this one, I find this effective too. Right leg is the destination. And you're gonna try to lift left leg to right leg. Breathe. Stabilize. Laugh at yourself when you fall down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the lift. Lie in the belly. Forehead on the arms, rest. Lift your head. Come up into Sphinx. Look over your left shoulder. We're going to roll over to the other side. So roll onto the right hip. I'm going to turn so you can see me. You don't need to turn. Begin right away. Setting up for that double leg lift. Toes pointed. Inner leg squeeze. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Keep going. And they lift. And they lower. You're doing all the work at the top. So really linger as you find your maximum height and try not to drop the legs down. And you remember that you can use the left hand for support if you feel like there's movement in your torso, or just hand on the hip. You got it a couple more times. Now hold the legs up, lift them, and then lift them higher, 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 and let them go. Okay, so here are the choices. Left leg is in front. We're gonna go right leg up and down without touching. Or your left leg is lifted and it's the destination leg. Pull the belly in. Push out of your heels. Draw on the belly button. You got it. For 5, 4, 3, 2, lift it up high, hold it there. And lie down, lay on your forearms again, prostration stretch, relax, wiggle your butt. Then lift your head up, like you're doing the breaststroke. Swim your arms behind you, capture your hands together, chin towards the floor. Rise up, locust pose, shalabhasana, spread your toes. Try to internally rotate the thighs, come higher. Exhale, lower and rest, prostration stretch or forehead on the arms. Prostration, arms forward, forehead to the mat. Then lift your head up. Inhale, swim the arms back. Capture your hands and rise up. Or bend your knees. Capture your feet or your ankles. Then kick. Not my favorite pose, but practice the things you don't love so much. Rise higher. Kick harder. Maybe drop your head. Maybe add a little rocking. Inhale, rise higher. Lie down, forehead on the arms. Maybe bend your knees. Rock your legs side to side. Stop in the middle. And you're gonna lay your legs down, tops to the feet to the floor. Lift your head up. Swim your arms around, hands under the shoulders. Up dog or cobra. Downward dog, take it back. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Take the right leg forward and through, coming towards pigeon pose. That's where the right shin is towards the front edge, parallel to the mat. Maybe slide the left leg back. Lift the heart up. You can also practice this pose supine on your back. You're gonna lay down over that right leg on the forearms or right down onto the forehead. Breathe into your hips. Slow down your breathing. Inhale, chest up. Come to your fingertips. Let's do a little more active stretch. If you're with me, lift your heart up and root down through the fingertips. And turn your chin over your left shoulder. Maybe capture that foot. Bring your heel to your glute. Or any variation you like to practice of Ekapada Raja Kapotasana, King Pigeon. But we are not going to down dog today. Instead, we'll release that left leg. And we're going to bring that left leg over right leg for double pigeon. So in this posture, bring your left ankle bone over your right knee. Try to parallel the shins and feel the sitting bones grounding. Lift the heart up and fold over both legs, double pigeon. If double pigeon is not your friend, you could just cross your legs here and sit in Sukhasana, or extend the right leg out to the front and do one leg only. As we slow down our practice, try not to run away from your computer phone screen right now. Slow down and breathe into your hips. I'm going to transition a little different today. You're going to take that right leg and swing it behind you. And adjust by lifting your heart up. Scooch that right leg back. And climb your body forward like a prostration and lay down over your left leg. Eyes closed. Belly soft. And lift your heart up, add the back bend, fingers down, heart lifts. You could grab that right foot by looking back over right shoulder, or just leave it where it is. When you're ready to let go of that right leg, it's the right leg coming forward. Double pigeon. We also call it burning logs, Agni Stambhasan. The right knee goes over left knee, and your shins are parallel, leaning over them with length. It's a lot in your hips. If it's too much, one leg forward or just crisscross applesauce. If you're ever in this pose and not feeling it, it's probably because your left foot is too close to your glute, and not in fact parallel to that top leg. Close your eyes and drop your chin. If this one's super effective for you, come back to it later, maybe lying on your beach towel or in bed or watching the news. Hands back, feet on the floor, wide edges of the mat. Lift the heart up. And then twist your knees to the left, drop your chin to the right, and bend your right elbow towards your right ribs. This little dynamic twisting stretch, knees right, left elbow to ribs. A couple more times. And then you're gonna come down, and I know most of you are probably at home. If you're not, maybe you're out in the field or on a dock, you can use a block. And we're gonna end in a mild inversion. If you have a block, you put the block under your sacred bone and lift your legs up high with a generous knee bend so the ankles align above the hips, so you can relax. If you have a wall near you, you're gonna slide your bum in towards the wall so it actually touches. Swing your legs up said wall so your feet are about hip width apart. And just rest here, relax your toes, shoulders away from your ears. Breathe out of the mouth once or twice. Maybe make a sound as you breathe out of your mouth. One more breath out of the mouth. Stick your tongue out and exhale. Just come back to your regular breathing. Let it flow in and out. Soften into this last pose and feel the blood from your toes flowing down your legs to your belly, your heart, to your head. Now, if this is not your favorite pose, feel free to slide into Shavasana when you are ready, or stay in this posture in lieu of Shavasana today. As you stay in your resting pose, I will end my practice in a seated position just as the teacher to see, to virtually see you and to be seen. So eyes closed, lying in Shavasana or legs up the wall. Please don't run away just yet.